But Shakur was calling out Tank last week when he fought, and he said he wants to make the fight happen. But he knows he's the B side. He doesn't have the A side. He admits that Tank is the guy.
And they're not going to let him, so he's going to talk that because he knows Turkey ain't going to let him do it.
How does that fight play out if they ever do mix it up?
KO.
Same thing, early or later? Or
KO.
Early? Definitely. How's Tank feeling his spirits? How's he looking tonight? The training camp was good?
Beautiful.
Like, Tank's the big brother from the little brother. But they both even because, again, that's showing the respect of the levels before and then after. So it's a good thing.
Boxing coaches Kenny Ellis and Calvin Ford just warned that Tank Davis becomes more dangerous once a fight is set, as his accuracy forces opponents to take clean shots consistently while he maintains control throughout the fight.
Listen, all that sounds good right now, but when the fight is made and the fight about to happen,
Tank is not playing this marionette.
he know what time
that bell ring.
1 minute he on this side, 1 minute he here.
So when that bell ring, Tank ain't playing this marionette.
None of that tap.
No
like
tap,
you see it at the U.
No tap. He's not swatting flies.
I know what they're doing. They're just trying to make a fight. They're trying to make a fight. They're not making the money Tank making. You know what I'm saying?
But he can box. But I can't stress enough. Every fighter get hit. They get hit every round.
Leonard Ellerby argues that Davis remains ahead of his generation, citing his proven track record, star presence, and ability to separate himself from rising fighters in the division.
And all of them. I'll throw Canelo in there. He kind of.
Yeah, no, and what I'm saying
for y'all, for what y'all are doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but when you look around, who else has built that kind of star?
Right. Like built. Yeah, it's tough. Not yet. Nobody's reached the pinnacle that Tank is at yet.
No.
There's a couple ones growing though.
Yeah, of course. It's a lot of good young talent that's out there. There's a lot of talented fighters in boxing.
Yeah.
But Tank's that dude, though.
Yeah.
Level above everybody else.
You know what? For me, because I had Shakur on the show, and great fight. I can't wait for that super fight one day when that obviously, is going to come to fruition one day.
Calvin Ford dismisses Shakur Stevenson's call-out, suggesting it's driven by the attention that comes with facing the biggest name. He believes Stevenson should prove himself against top contenders before stepping in with Tank.
I just don't pay attention to them. When they start fighting, first, of course you're going to want to fight Tank. They know Tank is the best right now. They know it. But goddamn, fight somebody that's up under him. You get what I'm saying? That's that. If I fight him, I know I'm going to get a little bit more recognition. That's how you got to be thinking. But I ain't going to keep giving y'all secrets.
And that's where the narrative shifts. Davis questions Stevenson's intensity, pointing to his body language and presence, suggesting it doesn't reflect the mindset of a highly aggressive fighter. He believes the real answer will only come when they face each other in the ring.
Interview Showtime, you was like, you ain't feel like he really got the Is that you just talking Gervonta like gassing it, or you really feel like that when you look at him like he ain't got that like that?
I feel as though like he don't. I feel as though that. I don't know, maybe he say like he just it's what is it? What is it? His,
with the persona?
Yeah, his persona like ain't tough, but so I really don't know till I really get in there. But me reading him like his body language and things like that,
he ain't give no energy.
He ain't give me like ah.
On the other side, Stevenson insists his style is misunderstood. He argues that his control, timing, and defensive awareness make opponents look ineffective, not the fight itself.
Truthfully, my style is not boring. My style is just the fact that I make shit easy. Like, guys can't do nothing with me. It's like, you can name all the best fighters in my weight class, but if you put them in the ring with me, they all might look like Teofimo. Like, Teofimo was just one to step in the ring, so...
That contrast brings the technical side into focus. Roy Jones Jr. views Davis as a complete fighter with power, technique, and movement, but notes Stevenson sometimes moves too far out of range, limiting his ability to counter effectively.
One of the best ones out there is what they don't know gets less respect for it, but one of the best ones out there. Now his mouth a little different, you know what I'm saying? He's a different kind of character when it comes to the mouth. Yeah. Because that's where he's from. But he's really one of the pound the best ones of the coop. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the best one of the coop to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do it left side, right side, He can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today.
Like I said, once again, I'm talking to you, the great Roy Jones, just correct me if I'm wrong. From his last 4 fights, I think he's gotten better at setting up punches, making people walk into him. He did it against Roland, he did it against Ryan.
He's a very good fighter, but he gotta learn, and I will hope he will pay attention to this, because this is gonna mean a lot for him. His feet are good, but sometimes they take him too far out of range to be able to come back and counter. The last guy he fought, the guy was a good puncher, so when he was jumping back, he was jumping too far back out of range to where he couldn't come back and get something right away. You understand me? And for the fans, it starts to look boring.
Greg Hackett adds that Davis's success comes more from skill than raw power, highlighting his timing, accuracy, and shot selection as the real difference behind his impact in the ring.
Which one do you think got that's 5-star? And which two is, would you say, 3-star, 4-star? The power is...
I think... You think I don't know, man.
Take away the power, he might have 4 losses.
No, the power is 5-star.
Take away the power, he might have 4 losses.
Yo, I think he might be more skilled than he is a puncher. I think the skills is what.
He got a hell of a skill.
I think the skills make the power. I think because of the placement, the timing.
You know why I say that? Because if you put him in there with another guy with skills, you're gonna see him slow down. You're gonna see him take his time. He's not gonna be so quick to use what he got, because I know he might make me pay for it. That's what we saw in the Lamont fight. Yeah. That's why I say the power is his go-to, because I know I can do this to you. But in case I can't, I can box you. But then how much can I really get off if you got skills too? Lamont got skills too, so they make it tough.
All right, do me a favor, real fast before we end this segment. Give me your top 10 punches of all time. Punchers.
Continuing the breakdown, Coach Abdul explains that many fighters rely on power, but Davis stands out as a calculated finisher, capable of studying opponents and capitalizing on small mistakes at the perfect moment.
This is the thing about boxing. Most of the champions, not now, but we got some skilled guys. But for like the last 10, 15 years, all the guys that had belts, they had very little skill and all power. If you look at the landscape of boxing these days, the champions is really more powerful than anything.
I can't say that.
Not right now. Not right. For example, we're going to see what it takes. Tank, we say he got skills because we like his look. But 9 times out of 10, Tank is losing on those scorecards.
This is what makes the matchup more intriguing. Terrence Crawford acknowledges Davis's power and ability, but leans towards Stevenson due to his defensive structure, control, and discipline inside the ring.
Yeah, I think that's more so his style. To me, Tank is a complete fighter. Like, he don't have, I think because his style and his, I think he chooses to lose the rounds though.
Because you know what? I ain't trying to be cool with that shit. And you know he got what?
To me, how I look at Tank is like a professional hitman, right? Tank will let you, like, you be walking around, you be running your play and this and that, and then like when you think nothing's gonna happen, Tank's like that dude. He will he'll let you win rounds. He's taking pictures, and then right when you go to do the same thing twice, Leo Santa Cruz, he threw the same punch 3 times in a row.
Now the focus shifts again. Teddy Atlas praises Stevenson's technical ability, highlighting his hand speed, vision, counterpunching, and ring control as key strengths that make him difficult to break down.
He's a damn good fighter. Yeah. You know, I respect him as a fighter. Yeah. You know, he definitely got skills, he got power, he got tremendous boxing ability, but like his core personality and his ways are differences. I'm telling you as a fighter, I will pick Shakur because I don't believe Tank will be able to land those big shots on Shakur like he does everybody else. Right. Shakur defense is just too tight.
Meanwhile, Stevenson frames this as the biggest fight in boxing, emphasizing the skill level on both sides and making it clear this is the matchup he truly wants.
Shakur's a terrific boxer, tremendous talent, and he's got a very difficult style to decipher. You know, when you fight him, you have to not only deal with his talent, his great ability, but that you got to find a way to decipher his style. He's got a style that is very difficult to overcome and to look good with, and to obviously be to be productive with. I mean, he's got fast hands. He's got good eyes. He's comfortable in the ring. He has that great amateur pedigree. He's a tremendous counterpuncher, real good defensive fighter. He controls space as well as anybody. I, for myself, would love to see him in Tank Davis.
But Davis sees it differently. He questions Stevenson's skill set, arguing that it lacks standout qualities and suggesting his style is repetitive without elite offensive variety.
I want to do it. I would love that fight. I think that's the best fight in boxing if we speaking like skills-wise. He's not going to tell y'all that because however he be thinking, he think the way that he think. But me, truthfully, I think that's the best fight in boxing, and I want to prove to the world who I truly am. So you can name 5 fighters, but all them other dudes don't matter. There's one person I really got my mind on at the end of the day that I really want to fight when it comes down to it.
But he also raises concerns about Stevenson's position at lightweight, pointing out that he has yet to fully prove himself against top competition in the division.
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. Go look at his fight.
At that point, Timothy Bradley pushes for the fight to happen, saying it's the most logical matchup and the only way to settle the ongoing debate between both fighters.
Some of your 135 contemporaries have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson, well, of course he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 126.30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop?
The debate continues as Leonard Ellerby backs Davis to control the fight, while Eddie Hearn believes Stevenson has the technical ability and discipline to challenge him at the highest level.
Gervonta Davis, just step in the ring and face somebody, dog, already, bro. For real. Like, oh, I know he coming back, dog. But I'm just saying, like, fight Shakur, bro. Fight Shakur. That's all I'm saying, bro. Fight any of these top guys out there, man. Because you can say, oh, Shakur ain't fight nobody. Shakur ain't fight nobody, and Tank ain't fight nobody. Why don't they fight each other? If that's how y'all want to play it, fight each other, bro. That will probably be one of the biggest fights in boxing right now, bro. The biggest fight. Box office, it will sell out like this. Like that, it'll sell out, bro.
Eddie Hearn also highlights Stevenson's growing popularity and market value, suggesting that a fight with Davis could become one of the biggest events in boxing.
That fight. I love that. What? Shakur can't beat Tank. I disagree. He beat all the disagree. He can't. Tank disagree. Tank loses rounds. Tank decides to do what he wants to in certain fights. We can you can have a big bet on that fight. Most definitely. I think Shakur's the man to beat. Shakur cannot. Tank. He's a very good fighter. A lot of respect for him, what he's done in the ring. He got a good team around him, but he can't Tank. Can't beat Tank. I disagree with you on that. Can't beat Tank.
At the same time, Oscar De La Hoya praises Davis for his willingness to engage, noting that his aggressive style and confidence under pressure are key reasons behind his star power.
I'll say something about Shakur. His fire has been dampened for a long time by people that knew he was going. Right? He did a big gate in Newark. It was the highest rated fight on ESPN this year. Shakur does big numbers, but they didn't want to tell everyone that he does big numbers. If we keep building him and he comes up against a commercial giant like Tank, Shakur against Tank is one of the great All-American fights and one of the biggest fights in boxing.
If this fight gets finalized, everything points to a defining clash. Davis brings explosive power capable of ending the fight instantly, while Stevenson relies on precision, control, and discipline to dominate opponents.
He's a beast. He knows how to figure you out. But one thing about Tank, which I love, and this is why he's going to be great, because he fights. And when you fight, you're going to get hit. And when you fight, you're gonna get hit and you might get knocked out. But that's the beauty about Tank.
That's why
he
they love
fights, and that's why they love him. That's a perfect example.
Right.
Tank Davis is a star.
That contrast makes the outcome difficult to predict. It's not just power versus skill, but timing versus discipline and patience versus explosiveness. Interview 20. Now it comes down to you. If this fight happens, does Tank's power break through, or does Shakur's control shut everything down? Drop your prediction, like the video, and subscribe for more boxing analysis.